am Jawanda McCleod. I'm the special ed resource teacher at Oxmoor Valley, and I'm going to be reading The 10 Silly Dogs, a Countdown Story by Lisa Feather. Ten silly dogs. 10 silly dogs are running in the park. I love this book because not only are you reading the book, you can actually see all the different shapes and all the different sizes, all the different colors. I see a lot of things that I can talk about with the different colors and the shapes of the dog, how tall, how short they are. So it's a lot of things that I can actually talk about on this one particular page. So there's 10 silly dogs are running in the park. If the shaggy one stops to bark, then there are 9 running in the park. So look at this, shaggy. What does shaggy mean? Look at the shaggy one. So there's 9 now running in the park. Nine silly dogs are scaling a wall. If one can't get over, because he's too small. Scaling the wall, what does that mean? Then there's 8 scaling a wall. Scaling the wall means they're trying to walk. They walked up the wall and went over, but he's too short. He's too small. Eight silly dogs are running through a lot. One lays down because he's too hot. Then there's 7 running through a lot. What does that mean, a lot? Mean a parking lot. And what do you see in the parking lot? You see cars, you see them running, there's trees. You see even one on the motorcycle, and they're running through the park. 7 silly dogs are going for a swim. Whoa, they're going for a swim. What does he look like? When you look at him, what does that come to mind? What does he look like? If one dog is scared and won't go in, then there's 6 going for a swim. Look. So he was looking scary. He was looking scared. So now there's 6 going for a swim. 6 silly dogs are tapping a pail, tipping a pail. Tipping, what does that mean? If one yellow dog chases his tail, then there are 5 tipping a pail. What does tipping a pail? You see how it's kind of falling down? And you see this is the pail. So how many? So we got 5 tipping the pail. And you see, he's chasing his tail. Five silly dogs are running round and round. If one dog listens to a buzzing sound, then there are 4 running round and round. And what do you hear with a buzzing sound? I see something there. What is that? That's a bee, a buzzing sound, and everybody else is running around. Four silly dogs are climbing the stairs. If one fluffy dog just sits and stares, then there are 3 climbing the stairs. So one is just sits and stares. What does that stare mean? He's just looking. That's another word, stairs. And the other ones are climbing the stairs. Three silly dogs are crossing the street. If one hungry dog stops for a treat, then there are two crossing the street. So now there are only two crossing the street, and he decides to stop for a treat. That looks yummy. They are crossing the street. Two silly dogs are digging in the dirt. If one dog stops because his foot begins to hurt, then there is one digging in the dirt. They are digging. They are digging in the dirt. That's a deep dig that they're doing. So one foot begins to hurt. So how many do we have left now? One silly dog is left all alone. He's left all alone. A little girl calls the lonely dog home. So she calls him home, and he is by himself. The end. I love this book because it's so much that we can discuss when we're going through this book. So many pictures that we can talk about. So I really love reading 10 Silly Dogs, a countdown story.